Hello, Marie. Hello, Rene. Welcome to the class. How are you today, Rene?
I am okay, teacher.
Great. Nice to have you here, Rene. And hello, Marie. How are you today?
Excellent, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for joining, Marie. Thank you for being on time. We are going to wait just 1 minute for the other classmates, and then we are going to get started. Let's see. Let me. And Jose is coming. Hello, Jose. Welcome. How are you today, Jose?
Hello. Good.
Amazing. Thank you for joining, Jose. Thank you for being on time. So today we are going to learn yes, no questions and WH words, but with the present perfect. So let's begin. So first of all, I'm going to ask you some questions to practice. Hello, Maria. Welcome. How are you today, Maria?
Hi, good evening. I am
Good
fine.
evening. Amazing. Thank you for joining, Maria. So look at this. The first question is going to be for Jose. So be ready, Jose. Let me show you your question. This one. Jose, have you ever had an argument with a shop assistant? An argument, for example, una discusión with someone at a store, that you are the client and you are having an argument with the person.
No, I haven't.
You never have, okay? So this one. Jose, have you ever sent an email or text to the wrong person?
Yes.
Tell me, what happened?
I sent a photo that it wasn't good,
Mm-hmm.
and that person saw it, and he told me and what I am doing.
Okay, I imagine, Jose, yes, that happens, and it's really it's really embarrassing with the other person. Very good, Jose. Thanks for sharing. Now let me ask Mari de Gonzalez. Let me ask you, Mari, have you ever read a book in English?
And no, teacher, never.
Never. Okay, so let me ask you, have you ever been late for an appointment?
And I don't understand the question, teacher.
Late for an appointment is, for example, when you go to the doctor or una cita. It can be at the doctor or anywhere. Have you ever been late for an appointment?
Yes, teacher.
And what appointment? Maybe to the doctor or to a reunion.
School of my son.
Okay.
A doctor.
And to the doctor. And did you feel embarrassed? Como avergonzada? Did you
Yes,
feel
teacher.
embarrassed?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I can imagine, Maddie. Very good. Thanks for sharing. And this next one is for welcome Jacqueline, welcome Carla and Kaylin. This one is for Jacqueline. Let's see. This one. Jacqueline, have you ever bought something online and had a problem with it? Bought, comprar. Have you ever bought something online? Like on the internet? And at the end, you had a problem with the thing you bought?
No, no problem.
Never. Okay, so let me ask you another question.
Mm,
This one. Jacqueline, have you ever had a surprise birthday party? A birthday party that was a surprise to you, Jacqueline?
Es que sí tengo o sea, sí tengo, pero no sé cómo decírselo.
You can tell me. Yes. I remember person perfect. Yes, I have had a surprise birthday.
Birthday.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, I had a surprise birthday party.
Birthday party, very good. And Jacqueline, when? When did it happen? Hmm?
Mm,
Maybe 1 year ago, 2 years ago. Hmm?
Me perdí, Chay.
When? ¿Cuándo? 1 year ago, 2 years, hace un año, 2 years ago,
Mm,
or this year maybe?
en,
Mhm.
yes.
¿Hace cuánto?
En este año, pero no sé cómo decir.
This year.
This year.
Okay, very good, Jacqueline. Thank you for sharing. And the last participant, let me ask, let's see. This one is for Carla. Let me ask you. This one. Carla, have you ever gotten to the supermarket checkout and then found that you didn't have enough money? You are here at the checkout and you realize that you don't have enough money.
No, teacher. But
Never.
I remember in one occasion
Mhm.
I take water
Mhm.
and no pay. Forget pay the water.
You forgot to pay the water. Yes, I imagine, Carla. Sometimes my dad, he drinks water or yogurt, and then, if you forget, it's quite embarrassing at the end. And Carla, did they realize or not?
What?
Did they realize? ¿Se dieron cuenta?
And no,
No.
de que I paid the other things,
Mhm.
pero no el agua. O sea, el agua la tenía así como me la estaba tomando y se me
Mhm.
olvidó pasarla.
Yes, it happens. It happens, Carla. Very good. Thank you so much for sharing. And now, let's see. We are going to move on, guys, with today's topic. So let me show you. So we are going to continue with the present perfect. So let's remember what is the present perfect. And let me ask Maria Rivera. Can you read, Maria? The present perfect, just to remember.
Present perfect for some times that started in the past and continue in the present.
In the present. Just one thing, Maria. This one,
Okay.
something.
Something.
Very good. Thank you, Maria, for reading. So remember, present perfect when something started in the past and continues in the present. So today we have yes, no questions. And in this one, let me ask Jenny, can you read this one right here and the examples, please, Jenny?
Is have or has plus subject ever plus verb in past participle plus complement. And the examples is have you been to Guatemala before? Have you ever eaten garrobo?
Mm-hmm.
Has he played soccer?
Has he played soccer? Very good, Jenny. Thanks for reading. And as you can see, guys, in this structure, this is important. The word ever is not necessary. It's only if you want to. So look at this one. Have you been to Guatemala before? In this one, we are not using ever, and that is correct. So this one depends if you want to use it or not. But the other things are part of the structure. So let me ask, let's see. Let me ask Kaylin. Let's see, Kaylin, according to the structure, what is this, Kaylin?
Past
Very good. This one?
subject
Very good. This one?
first
The verb, very good in past participle. And now finally, Kaylin, what is this?
complement.
The complement, very good. Now in this one, look at this, in this one, we are using ever. When you say, have you ever eaten garrobo? That means, alguna vez has, this ever means alguna vez. So if you want to ask questions like that, don't forget to use ever. So do you have any doubt or any question with this one or everything is fine?
Everything is fine, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Maddie. So if you don't have questions now, you are going to help me with some examples. So let me ask Renee, can you give me one example, Renee? One yes, no question in the present perfect.
Okay. Um, has she cooked
Mhm.
yesterday?
Has she cooked? Has she cooked yesterday? Very good. Very good job. Renee, thank you so much for this question. Has she cooked yesterday? Now this next one, let me ask, let's see. Let me ask Jose, can you give me one example, Jose, of a yes, no question using the present perfect?
Have you ever knocked a door of your neighborhood?
Have you ever?
Knock.
A door? Jose, have you ever knocked a door?
A neighborhood door.
A neighborhood. Have you ever knocked a neighborhood door? Okay, very good job. Thank you so much, Jose. And now, the last one. Let's see. In this one, let me ask. Mari, can you give me one yes, no question, Mari? Using the present perfect.
Okay, teacher. Had you ever traveled
Very good.
in the last year?
Have you ever traveled in the last year? Very good example, Mari. Thank you so much. And as you can see in this example, Mari used the word ever. Okay, if you want to, you can use it. And also Jose used the word ever. So very good job. Good job, guys. Congratulations. And remember, these are yes, no questions. So you can say, for example, has she cooked yesterday? You can say, yes, she has. Or what is the other option? Let me ask. Carla, what would be the other option? Has she cooked yesterday? Yes, she has. Or?
No, she hasn't.
Very good. No, she hasn't. Very good job, Carla. So remember, yes, no questions. You can answer with yes or with no. So you did an amazing job, guys. I see that you understand very well. So now we can move on to the WH questions with the present perfect. So we have these ones, these WH words, just to remember. And let me ask, Jacqueline, can you help me read these ones, Jacqueline, please? And the meaning.
Todo.
Yes.
When ask about time, we ask about reason, which ask about choice, one ask about people, what ask for information, where ask about place, was ask about possession, to ask about people, how ask about process manner.
Manner. Just one thing, Jacqueline. This one, why? Like this. Why?
Why?
Very good. This one, whom?
Whom?
Very good. Now this one, who?
Who?
Who? Very good. Thank you, Jacqueline, for reading. And as you already know, these are some WH words and the meaning, okay? You already know how to use these ones. Do you have any question or everything is fine with this?
It's clear, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Maddie. So if you don't have a question with the meaning, now we are going to learn the structure for the WH questions. And let me ask, hello, Marina, welcome. Let me ask Jenny. Jenny, can you read this one, please? The structure.
Is WH word plus have plus subject plus verb past participle plus complement.
Past complement. Very good. Thank you, Jenny. Just one thing. In this one, it can be have or has. I forgot to include has. Just give me a second. Have or has, okay? Depending on the subject. So now with the examples. Have or has. In the examples, help me read. Let me ask Renee, can you read these 3 examples, Renee, please?
Okay. Example. What had you done today? Where had you been recent? How do you say this
Like this.
recently?
Recently.
Recently.
Very good.
Why had you been angry?
Angry. Very good. Thank you, Renee. Very good job. And in these ones, let me ask. Let's see. Let me ask Carla. According to the structure, what is this, Carla?
W is question.
Very good. This one.
And the head of has.
Very good. This one.
The subject
Amazing. This one.
is verb in past participle.
Mhm. And finally,
And the complement.
the complement. Very good, Carla. So, as you can see, you only have to follow the structure. So any question with this one or everything is fine. Feel free to ask if you have any question.
Is clear, teacher.
Clear? Okay, very good, Carla. Thank you. So if you don't have questions, we are going to move on and you are going to give me some examples. So let's continue. Look at this. So for the first one, let me ask. Kaylin, can you give me one example, Kaylin, using a WH word? You can do it, Kaylin. Just one question, please. Kaylin Olmedo, one question using a WH word. You can do it, Kaylin. Tell me. You can use, for example, what, when, where, any of those. Are you there? Okay, then let me ask. Jenny, can you give me one example, Jenny, of a WH question?
Why um have why have you been lonely?
Why have you been lonely? Very good example, Jenny. Amazing job. Why have you been lonely? Now for this one, let me ask Marina. Can you give me one question, Marina?
Me voy conectando, teacher, pero voy a hacer el intento. Ya tengo
Okay.
problemas con el otro equipo.
It's okay. Try, Marina. Don't worry.
What have and you and one have for your lunch?
For your lunch. Okay. So remember, this one is present perfect. In the present perfect, have is an auxiliary. So it doesn't have the meaning that we already know. For example, if I say, I have a dog, this is not present perfect, right? So have means tener. I have a dog. That is not present perfect. In this case, tell me, Jose. Do you have a question?
And the other sentence, can I?
Yes. Yes, Jose. Thank you. So you are going to give me the next one. Just let me see in this one. So what have you for lunch? In this case, wouldn't be correct. We need another verb. So for example, what have you cooked for lunch, for example? We can say, what have you cooked for lunch? But very nice try, Marina. Thank you so much for trying. And now the next one, let me ask Jose one question.
Okay. With whom have I played online?
Have I played online? Very good sentence, Jose. Very, very good job. With whom have I played online? So congratulations, guys. Thank you for the examples. And before we move on, do you have any question with this one? Or everything is clear? Remember, feel free to ask any question that you have, any small detail that you want to clarify. No? Okay, very good. So if you don't have questions, we can move on. So look at this. We are also going to learn how to use these words in the present perfect. Already, yet, and still. So let me ask Maddie. Can you read, Maddie? This one, the first one.
Okay, teacher. Number 1, be used already in the positive sentence when the action is complete. I've already finished the homework.
The homework, very good. Thank you, Maddie. So as you can see, the first one already is when the action is complete. I've already finished the homework. That means that the homework is complete, is done, finished. So that's why we use the word already. Now we have another word. This one, let me ask. Let's see. Let me ask Maria. Can you read, Maria? The number 2, this one right here.
We use yet in question and negative sentence. We use it when the action is not completed, but it will happen. Haven't finished the homework yet.
Yes. Just one thing, Maria. This one, homework, like this. Homework.
Homework.
Homework. Very good. Thank you, Maria. So, in these ones, as you can see, yet is when the action is not complete. So it's in negative. I haven't finished the homework yet. So that means that the homework is not complete, but I will complete the homework later. Todavía no, but later I will finish the homework. So questions with this one or everything's fine?
It's clear, teacher.
Clear, okay, very good. Thank you, Maddie. So now if you don't have questions, you are going to help me with some examples, already and yet. So remember, already is with positive sentences and when you already completed the activity. So let me ask, Renee, can you give me one example using already, Renee? In the present perfect.
No vi la estructura bien, teacher. Solo que la puedo ver.
Yes, I can give you one example, don't worry. So for example, I've already, this one. I've already eaten dinner. That activity is complete. I've already eaten dinner. That is one example. Already goes after
Okay,
have.
I had already running in the morning.
In the morning, okay, very nice example, Rene. Just one thing, in the present perfect, the verb is in ing, running. Who remembers? The verb in the present perfect is with ing, yes or no? What do you think? Kaylin? Jenny, what do you think? With ing or no ing?
Is without ing.
Without ing, very good. Remember, in the present perfect, thank you, Jenny. In the present perfect, The verb is in past participle. So the past participle of run is the same as the base form. So it's also run. El past participle de run es lo mismo que su base form. Así que lo dejaríamos así. I have already run in the morning.
Okay, teacher.
Very good, Rene. Very nice example. So this is correct because the activity is complete, right? You have already run in the morning. And the last one, let me ask. Maria Rivera. One example, Maria, using already.
I already
Mhm.
finished my English class. I already.
My English class. Very good job, Marina. Very nice sentence. I've already finished my English class. So imagine that the class is finished. You can say this. Very good. Just one thing, finished. Like this, with a T, finished.
Finish.
Very good. Very good, Maria. Thank you for the examples. And now we go with yet. Using yet. Remember, yet is in negatives, questions, and it goes at the end. So let me give you an example. I haven't watched the movie yet. So yet is at the end. And it means that the activity is not complete. But maybe I will watch the movie in the future. So let me ask for one example. Jenny, one example using yet.
She has not eaten yet.
Very good. Amazing example, Jenny. She has not eaten yet. Very good. And finally, let me ask Jacqueline, can you give me one example, Jacqueline, using yet? Remember, negative sentences or questions, and it goes at the end of the sentence or at the end of the question.
Negative or present?
Yes, present perfect, negative. You can do it. Look at the examples. You can do one similar to the examples. Remember, start with the subject. Give me a subject.
I have.
Very good. I have.
I have already.
With yet. Con yet. This one. I have. Now, a verb. A verb, it can be any verb that you want. Maybe watched, maybe eaten.
I have watched.
I have watched.
TV yet. Puede ser, teacher.
Yes, very good. Just that is negative. I have not watched TV yet. Very good example, Jacqueline. Yes, correct. I have not watched TV yet. Thank you so much. So very good job, everyone. You did amazing. And before we move on, questions with already and yet or everything fine? Okay, very good. So if you don't have questions with this one, let's move on with the last word. And that last word, let me ask Jose, can you read this last one, Jose? Number 3.
We use still with negative sentences to emphasize
Emphasize.
that something has not been done.
Very good. The examples, Jose.
She still hasn't made the cake.
Made the cake. Very good, Jose. So this one we're using negative and is with something that has not been done. She still hasn't made the cake. Ella aún no ha hecho el cake. So, still. And look at this. We use still after the subject. After the subject. Just keep that in mind. Subject, and then you can use still. So let's go. Do you have any question with this one? Before we go with the examples? No, okay. So if you don't have questions with this one, let me ask Marina, can you give me one question, Marina, using still? Look at this, let me give you one example.
I still haven't
very good.
see that film.
That
film.
Very good, Marina. Amazing example. I still haven't seen that film. Very good. So this has not been done. Now for the next one, let me ask Jose, one example using still.
First, I have a question.
Tell me.
The verb have to be in past participle or so only in past?
Always in, remember, for the present perfect, always in past participle. All the time in present perfect, past participle.
Okay. She still haven't recorded a good video.
She still hasn't. Good video. Very good example, Jose. She still hasn't recorded a good video. So as you can see, she still after the subject. Thank you so much, Jose. And the last one, let's see. This one is for Rene. One example using still, Rene.
Okay, teacher. He still hasn't bought a car.
A car. Very good, Rene. Amazing example. He still hasn't bought a car. So this means that this hasn't been done. He hasn't bought a car. Very good job, guys. Congratulations. So before we move on, questions or everything fine with these 3 words that we learned today?
Clear, teacher.
Clear? Very good. Thank you, Rene. So if you don't have questions, now it's time to practice a little bit. So we are going to start with this practice. So basically, you are going to help me find the correct position for these words in the question. So let's begin with Marina. Marina is the first one. How do we find the correct positions, Marina?
Okay. How? How? They, no. You have they,
How?
they. No, how have they?
There is one question. Let me give you a clue. This one.
No, no.
Have they?
Okay. No, Paul.
Known Paul. Very good, Marina. Just one thing. Let me show you this one. So this question, how long means hace cuánto. So keep that when you see these two go together. How long have they known Paul? To ask about time. How much time have they known Paul? Now we go with number 2. Look at this one. Number 2 is for Mari. What do you think, Mari, in this one? This WH.
Where you had been.
Where you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
You been. Where you been?
Where you? Okay, so where is the first one? What goes next, Mari? Where?
Where been?
So remember, let me help you with this. So we first have the WH word plus have or has plus the subject plus the verb in past participle, right? So where have, what is the next one?
You.
You, very good.
Been.
Been. Very good, Maria, perfect. Amazing job. Now this one, let me ask Carla, what do you think in this one?
What
What? Very good.
has he made for dinner?
Made for dinner. Very good job, Carla. Perfect. That is correct. Now, number 4, let's see. This one is for Rene. What do you think in this one, Rene?
Okay, teacher. How long
Very good.
has she
Lived in Córdoba. Very good, Rene. That was perfect. Now, this one, let me ask Jacqueline. What do you think in this one, Jacqueline?
What?
Very good.
Has your has do you
Remember, have and has, and then
are verb tiene que
the verb
happen.
happened. Very good. There you go. What has happened to your arm? Very good. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. In this one, as you can see, we don't have a subject because we are asking something about the arm. So that's why we don't have a subject, because we are asking about the arm. And the arm, for example, is not a person, right? So that's why we have the verb and then the complement. To your arm, what has happened? Now, let's see. Number 6. This one is for, let me ask. Kaylin, what do you think in this one, Kaylin? How do we find the correct positions for the words? How? Very good.
Long.
Long. Very good. Mhm. How
Up.
long?
Up.
Very good.
You.
Mhm. There you go. How long have you had that bike? Very good, Kaylin. Perfect. Now this one, let me ask Jenny. What do you think in this one, Jenny?
This has he spent where has he spent his vacation?
Very good. Where has he spent his vacations? Very good, Jenny. Perfect. This one is for, let me ask, Jose, what do you think in this one?
What has she found?
Has she found? Very good, Jose. That is correct. What has she found? Now this one is for Rene. What do you think in this one, Rene?
Where
Where?
where has lived?
Where has lived? Remember, after having has, the subject.
Your
Very good.
bro. Okay,
Brother, very good.
since 2017.
17. Very good, Rene. Perfect. And look at this. This word is also very useful. So we have since. The word since means desde. So in this case, where has your brother lived? Desde 2017. So in present perfect, we use this word a lot. Se usa bastante esta word in present perfect. Remember, since, desde. To start a period of time. And now, very good job, guys. We go with the last activity, the very last activity. These ones are questions with ever. Have you ever, or has she ever? So let's see, let's do just a couple of them. Let me ask Marina, what do you think in this one? What is the correct position for the words, Marina?
Ok, vamos a ver. Has. Ever. No. Has your. Traveled. Oh, no.
Remember the subject.
Around. Abroad, no sé qué quiere decir. Mom.
Mom, it would be the subject. Has your mom?
Your mom.
After the subject, we can have the word
Traveling. Abroad.
Abroad means en el extranjero. So let me give you an example. So we have or has plus the subject
Subject.
plus ever if you want to use it.
Ever.
Plus
Ever.
Ever, very good.
Ever. Okay.
Has your mom ever traveled abroad? Abroad means out of the country to a different country. Now this one, let me ask the last participant for this one. Let me ask Mari, what do you think in this one?
Have
Mhm.
you
You? Mhm.
ever
Mhm.
um, got
Mhm.
uh, a test
A test? Mhm.
on one? I'm not sure. Teacher.
A one, very good.
Um, a test on a test, teacher.
On a test, very good. Perfect, Mari. Have you ever got a one on a test? ¿Te has sacado uno en algún test? So, very good job, guys. Thank you so much for helping me with the questions. So now, we are going to go with the last activity. So in this activity, let me show you. In this activity, I'm going to ask you some questions in the present perfect, and you are going to try to speak as much as possible. So let's begin with my first participant, and that would be, let me see. Let's go with Carla. Carla, let me ask you this one. Let's see. A question for you. Just give me 1 second, Cap. This one, Carla. Have you ever been camping in the woods, Carla?
And no, teacher.
Never.
I never
Mhm.
camping.
Now let me ask you, have you ever been to a zoo?
And yes, I visited the zoo when I am,
When you were a kid?
yes,
And let me ask you, what zoo did you visit?
de el de Carpo, no sé cómo se llama. O había, porque creo que no es.
You can say, I think it was this one. You can say the National Zoo.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. And let me ask you, and what animals did you watch, Carla, when you went to the zoo?
And I like the elephant
Mhm.
and tigers
Mhm.
and no sé cómo se me olvidó cómo se dice, mono.
The monkeys?
The monkeys.
Hmm?
This is my favorite.
Yes, monkeys are very cute and funny. Very good, Carla. Thanks for sharing. Now the next one. Choose the next participant, Carla, please.
Okay, teacher. René Castillo.
Rene, very good. Thank you, Carla. So Rene, let me ask you this one. Let's see. Rene, have you ever attended a concert?
Um, no, I haven't, teacher.
You haven't? Okay. So let me ask you, Have you ever? Let's see, let me find another question. Have you ever gone fishing? Rene, have you ever gone fishing to a lake or to the sea?
Yes, teacher. In the lake,
In-
we have
Really? And let's see. And did you fish? Did you fish a lot? Did you get many fish?
yes, has many fish
And let me ask you, who did you go with? With your family, friends?
with my with my with my family and friends.
With your family and friends. And let me ask you, did you like it? Do you like it, or do you think it's boring, or it's funny, entertaining?
Um, I like I like fishing, teacher.
Mhm. You like fishing, that's great.
Yes,
Very
teacher.
good, Rene. Thank you so much for sharing. Nice job. Now let me ask you, choose the next participant, please.
Okay, teacher. Sería José Sura.
Jose, very good. Thank you, Rene. So, Jose, let me ask you a question. Have you ever, this one, have you ever gone cycling, Jose?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Okay, very good. So let me ask you. Let me ask you, Jose, have you ever attended a concert?
I haven't.
You haven't? And let me ask you this one. Have you ever played video games all night long?
Yes, I have.
Yes, you haven't. What video games, Jose? Mhm. What video
Mm,
games were you playing?
Survivals and 5 versus 5.
And let me ask you, who did you play with? Your friends, classmates, co-workers?
Sometimes I have played with my friends,
Mhm.
but all the time I used to play alone.
And you play alone. And let me ask you, how long ago did this happen? ¿Hace cuánto? How long ago did this happen? That you played all night?
Mm, it was. Repeat the question, sorry.
How long ago did it happen? That you were playing all night? How long? Maybe it was 1 year ago or 1 month ago.
2 years ago when I was in the school.
When you were at school. Okay, I can imagine, Jose. You used to have a lot of free time to play. Very good, Jose. Thank you so much for sharing, and very good job, everyone. Thanks for sharing. And as you can see, it is very common to use this type of question. Have you ever attended a concert? Have you ever played soccer? Have you ever bought a car? So it is very common to use this type of question. So practice these questions. They are going to be very useful. So before we go, do you have any question or everything was fine?
It's clear, teacher.
Clear? Very good. Thank you, Maddie, and thank you guys Thank you, Renee. And thank you for joining, and see you tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.
Good night, teacher. Bless you.
See you.
See you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.